world. Thank you for tuning in to this taping of the Bambie Nicole Show. Today we're going to be talking about hormones. That's right, hormones in a much requested video. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show as I talk to you. This is some more heart to heart personal advice of some of the bad side effects that I have taken. I want you to know the possible bad things or the possible side effects that aren't so magical along whether you're in transition or whether you're going through puberty in general. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. The first term that I wanted to discuss with you is that I think that no matter who we all in general, whether we're guys, whether we're girls, whether we're in puberty, or whether we're deciding to transition, we hope that at the end of our puberty to become our ideal or idealistic. This is very unrealistic, and if you look up the definition of idealistic, because I always do my facts before I come in front of a camera to have a heart to heart with you, it's an unrealistic aim for perfection. So yes, if you're going to go into a journey, if you're going to finish up puberty, or if you're going to transition, understand that idealistic is an unrealistic aim for perfection. You may not be as perfect as what is in your mind that you want to be, feel that you're going to be, or aim to be at the end of your journey. So keep that in mind as you decide. And also, no matter what kind of journey that you're in, you're going to have to put a lot of hard work into it. You can't just go through puberty or just decide to transition with hormones and decide that that's going to be the only magic that you're going to do and that you don't have to put any hard work in behind it. BS. You're going to have to put your results into it are going to be the hard work that you dedicate into it. So don't think that it's just going to be some kind of magical overnight thing where you wave a wand and it's going to happen. So I want to keep that honest with you. Let's go into some of the things that I have researched and then I'm bringing about for you. Sex hormones can influence behavior and mood, where estrogen can cause depression and testosterone can cause aggression. So somewhere along the lines, I feel like you're going to have to pay the piper. You're going to have to pay the price. So yes, why do you think that, little boys, teenage boys are always kind of going back and forth at each other, always fighting, always, really, really can even act really aggressive to women, and women tend to be really, really depressed. Actually, in recent studies, and I've done a little bit of research on this, 53%, if you think about that, 53% of women that are locked up usually during, or they commit a crime during PMS when their estrogen and everything is all out of balance. So it's not like this magic fairy wonderland ride. And I want you to understand that. See what else I can bring about for you. The risk of gallstones. So if you decide, hey, you know what, I can't live my life and I've got to do this and I've got to transition and I've got to go through this journey with these hormones, understand that one of the horrors that can be caused by hormones is a risk of gallstones. Yes, extremely, extremely painful. I can't even freaking begin to imagine. I'm very lucky myself that I've never, had to endure anything like that. But risk of gallstones. They also cause headaches. Yes, being on therapy will cause you some headaches. So not only are you dealing with the headache of the expenses, of the long-term commitment, of the other reactions from other people, you're having to deal with headaches in general because hormones cause headaches. I have witnessed this. I have experienced this decrease in potassium levels. And when you're taking hormones as long as I've been on them, because I've been on them since like dinosaur ages, we won't go there. You will experience some horrible leg cramps. And I'm talking Charlie horses. And I'm talking about you will be like laying in bed. Sometimes I know I've laid in bed sometimes and woke up absolutely screaming in agony because the potassium levels tend to drop. So my advice to you is make sure that you're getting enough calcium in your diet, eating bananas and everything else, because the potassium levels, and a lot of women tend to get really bad leg cramps and also have I can't remember where it's like where it's softening of the bones or whatnot. So yeah, I mean there are some unmagical side effects to what you may be going through. Another horror from hormones is that if you decide this is what you're going to do, you raise your blood pressure. Yes, raising of your blood pressure. So if you have high blood pressure, I would really talk to a doctor. I would make sure that I've done my homework, my research, because Lord knows you don't want to be sitting around chilling and all of a sudden have high blood pressure. Ooh, arterial stiffness. Oh, Jesus. Risk of blood clots and also liver disease. Yes, because hormone therapy is extremely hard on your liver. And there have been people that have gotten liver cancer and whatnot from taking hormones. So the horror of hormones. Oh, geez, liver disease. I'm really, really kind of glad that I haven't had that. Also, I want you to know that personal experiences, because that's a little bit of my research, they take a long time. So don't think that you're going to wave this magic wand and you're going to be your who you feel that you need to be overnight. No, the closest thing that I can tell you with hormones, or one of the horrors with hormones, is that it's like putting a down payment on a house. Yes. So if you put a down payment on a house tomorrow, meaning that you put down a little bit, one day, and it won't be tomorrow, you'll wake up with that home that you want to be in, you'll own it, but it's not going to be tomorrow. This is a long-term investment, so it can be pretty expensive. So save your funds. If this is like just determining that this is what you're going to do it. I'm all for it. But I want you to also know there are some dangerous and there are some horrible side effects that can possibly happen. It's not all magical, and it takes a long time, and it is quite expensive. The other thing that I'm trying to think that I can bring about for you, how the world, when you are raised one way and you decide to change it to another, understand that's extremely hard to have to experience the world. I know that we all think that, we all think about the interactions with people, but it's not realistic. So when you actually go through the process and then you actually have to go out and you have interactions with people, actually dealing with the interactions with people completely different than what you were born, you have to kind of go through that again. And not only that, if you're going to go through this, you're going to basically experience pregnancy, puberty, and menopause all at the same time. Puberty, because you are definitely in puberty again. So think about going back to 12 years old, period. You're going to be 12 years old with results. You're going to be 12 years old with emotions, mood swings, everything. You're going to be absolutely insane. Pregnancy, because your body has to basically trick itself into thinking that you're pregnant. Now, female to males, I'm not really sure as to what you physically go through, but I know for male to females, your body has to trick itself into thinking that you're pregnant to feminize you, to carry a baby. So basically, you're on estrogen, it's getting you ready to carry a baby, and that's how you feminize. And menopause, because you're going to be suffering hot flashes, you're going to be suffering mood swings, you're going to, I'm telling you. So I want you all to know that there are some definite horrors or some definite side effects that can go along with taking hormone therapy. And I don't want you to think that it's just this magical process that, I'm going to go and I'm going to see this doctor and they're going to prescribe me this. And within 1 month, and you all kill me that put out these like, I've been on hormones for 5 months or I've been on hormones for 8 months. Let me tell you something, child. I've been on this stuff for a long time. And I'm telling you right now that 5 months and 8 months is nothing compared to what you're going to be in 8 to 10 years. So really, you sitting here and you going in the mirror every 5 minutes and you checking to see if this changed or you checking to see if that's changed, you're just wasting your energy. This is something that is a long process. So like I said, it's like putting a down payment on a house. One day you put down a small amount and one day you'll wake up with that house that you've always wanted. It's the same thing with transition. Anyway, thank you for tuning in to this taping of the horrors with hormones with me, Bambie Nicole, here on the Bambie Nicole Show. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook, www.facebook.com/Bambie Show. And don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe, and all the good stuff. And also, I have started a new radio blog talk show, so make sure that you're looking that up. It's called Entranced with Bambie Nicole on the radio blog talk show, and you can see more links on my Facebook and whatnot. That just began. So when I get more information, I'll make sure that I let you know. Thank you for tuning in and have a wonderful day.